The Cam and XSight software. Undo and redo. So again, my theory on if it is worth showing on the screen, it's worth making full screen. So maximize, full screen. We've got that information here. I can tuck this toolbar so it's kind of out of the way. And I've already gone through and organized. So I have my annotation tools. You can see this check mark is already is telling me I've got it turned on here. So annotation tools. The reason I want these is the inking as well as the undo and redo function. So I've got that undo and redo function turned on here. Beauty is there's not only the buttons that are here to undo, click, to redo, click, but you can also use the Control Z. What you can't see is my fingers on the keyboard pushing the CTRL, that's a bottom left corner on most keyboards, the Control Z button, and I release both, Control Y button to redo, undo, Control Z, redo, Control Y, one of my favorite pieces. So doing so would allow me to have something like this. I spend moments as the teacher in the classroom organizing my uh, paragraph on the screen. And I ask the students, will you please read this paragraph that is leading into rigor? So I've given the attention what I want. And now that that attention is there, I use Control Z or the undo button and I take away that arrow. Give my students time to read, walk around the class and such. Next up, before I draw their attention here, I'm going to cover up some key parts. With this, I'm going to cover up that the article is getting to the idea about rigor. So I'm going to take out one of the thoughts about the article, which would be looking at the myth idea. There's something that's here, but now covered up. So I'm going to cover up here as well and point to the students and ask, now that we've read this article, this first page here, I want you to tell me a little bit about what's one of the main thing this article is, things that this article is attempting to get across. Using this idea and the Control Z to undo and redo, or Control Z to undo, undo, and redo, redo, Control Y, and prompt students to look in the general area, but not necessarily tell them what to say. I'm giving hints, I'm giving thoughts to them, but I'm not just leading them by the nose to it. So Control Z, Control Y, or the undo, redo button.